Hello, sweet seers. Welcome in. This is Jessica. I'm an intuitive reader, Reiki healer, and Angel Oracle certified. I decided to make this YouTube channel for free. This is for all of you to learn to stand in your empowerment. The themes have been coming up for this recently since I started this account. I started it in July. Has been about the master number 11, about karmic balance, and about our empowerment. I am a mirroring empath. What you see is what you get. If you're sticking around for this message, there's messages in here for you. Not all of it has to resonate. Only whatever resonates you take. Whatever doesn't resonate you leave behind. Sometimes it can get very specific. Sometimes it's broader strokes. Otherwise, this message is always for the highest good, to help you along your path, increase your intuition, and bring in a lot of light-hearted angelic energy, okay, for the highest good, of course. So like I said, so right now I'm just cleaning the air with some sage, white sage. Also, the theme since July has been in Leo season about working with our fire energy, which is a lot to do with smoke. I'm getting smoke. I'm getting I'm seeing camping. I'm seeing like a fire pit. Now I'm seeing roasting marshmallows. So some of you have been away a little bit and taking time to spend with your family and connect with earth and grounding, which is beautiful. I love that for you guys. These are probably just divine messages that are coming in for you to see if this message is for you. But I feel like now you're I'm hearing standstill. You're in a space of like solitude, isolation, but you're very happy with what you have done in the past that brought in a sense of community and connection, which is this camping, or I'm also seeing a beach. I'm seeing better weather as well, but I think right now the weather is, and I'm hearing from a personal standpoint, isn't serving, but for the angelic point of view, it's meant to serve your highest good. There's a reason for this. I'm hearing deep rest, replenishment, and being held. There's a reason for this inwardness, because a part of being a part of a community is also remembering, I'm hearing that charity starts at home. So of course you have this beautiful community, this beautiful family, a wonderful, I'm hearing, tradition, and a very diverse, and I'm hearing plethora. So a plethora of diversity in this community, which is lovely. You're not just stuck in your ways. I feel like you're a person who embraces other people's traditions and cultures, and you're open-minded. But as that happened, that was something to keep on. Like, I'm seeing the notch of a belt. I'm seeing like that's something to keep as a part of your they're saying your accolades. Like, they're proud of you to have created this community and connected with people, like-minded souls, by the way. Even though they're different soul tribes, even though they're different communities, you've connected on a very pure, very soul level. Things that are not so complicated, not so black and white, not so binary, not so either or. Something that's very neutral and partial, and I'm hearing spiritual and grounded. So I really, really love that for you guys. And so now this is your time out. And please, what I'm getting is, during the storm, you went through a storm period. During the storm, you did have some psychic attacks or self-sabotaging beliefs that were trying to interfere. By the way, I'm a mom, so you might see me leave, come back. I don't know how to pause this. So YouTube, I'm learning. I'm growing my channel. I'll learn as I go, but if you see me gone for a while, I can fast forward, okay? But anyways, you went through the storm, and I'm getting Archangel Michael really strongly there for you when you went through this storm. So I'm also seeing a Wonder Woman, like the superhero Wonder Woman. So I'm getting divine feminine energy very much right now. Because Mother Gaia is here, Mother Nature is here. You're tuning into nature, but also the portal of your heart. And in order to devote your time to heart-centeredness, there's I'm hearing catching feelings. There's people that might be catching feelings. And these are very human words, but from an angelic point of view, the angels are saying, they're showing me divine timing, okay? And the color yellow, as the yellow is about hope, inspiration. It's about knowing that, you know, it's never too late or too early, that this too shall pass, they're showing me, and that, you know, divine unions and true authentic counterparts will always be there. It's okay to take the time out. But I am getting a little bit of guilt from you, because of how you choose to take the time out. I feel like the psychic attacks are either from your own self-limiting, but they're both, but we're gonna get deeper about this through the soul decks and messages. But it's your psychic attacks on how, I'm hearing naysayers, how people have always accused you of taking time out and not communicating about it or something. How they accused you, how they affected you. And in this new, I'm hearing dispensation, so you have definitely moved through different ideologies and communities and groups. Like, you have evolved many times in this lifetime. So in this new era, with new group of people, new people in your life, you're not getting them, they're not directly speaking this to you, but you're feeling the psychic attacks. So let's find out if those psychic attacks are from people of the past that you need to release, or if it's the people around you, or both. I would love to know from the cards. So first thing at the bottom of the deck is boundaries. So you're creating loving boundaries and calling back your power. These are the two cards about boundaries, okay? And they're both here. So the card says protection, call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval. This was you going through the storm. And in order to do what lit you up in that storm, you needed to cut the cords of doubt and you need to detach. But you are still, I'm getting the red string theory. I don't know if that's exactly what it is, but that's what the angels have been showing me lately. It's like you can cut every cord. I'm seeing all these white cords. All these white cords are cutting cords of the self-limiting beliefs, cords of the self-sabotaging, cords of this, cords of that. All these things you're cutting, but then there's this one cord you cannot cut. I'm going to call it the gold string. I'm now seeing it's like a red gold string. And that's Archangel CHAMUAL, keeping you close to healthy relationships with yourself and with others. And that is a reminder that some strings will never ever be broken, no matter how far, no matter how near, no matter what. That string is meant to teach you a lot about yourself and your connection with true love soul tribes. But right in the middle of that storm, you had Archangel Michael with a sword, cutting all the cords of doubt. And that helped you to call back your power and also create the loving boundaries. Because I personally believe, this collective, you do not like conflict. You do not like what's the word? I'm hearing interrogation. You know that when people reach out to you telling you what they feel, you've learned from the past to not express how you feel, because then they go above that and then they start getting deeper about how they feel, and then it's like a constant cycle. That's what I'm hearing. We're going to get deeper about that too. But what you did in the middle of that storm is you kept quiet. You were very quiet about your space that you're giving to yourself. And now there's so many people that want answers. There's so many people that want to know why, right? But we're going to pull an angel message very quickly here, because Archangel Michael really is coming through, but he also might have another message here from the angelic source of what this is all about. Archangel CHAMUAL, there she is. I'm going to read her, but I'm going to pull more. So Archangel CHAMUAL is definitely with you, and Archangel Michael. And Archangel CHAMUAL is saying, cut the cords of doubt. No, Archangel Michael's cut the cords of doubt. Archangel CHAMUAL is saying, embrace healthy relationships. So also what you were doing is that this time out wasn't you just sitting around on your ass, like no pun intended, no, excuse my language, but it wasn't about you sitting on your ass. It was you moving your ass, getting healthy, taking inspired action towards yourself. And I feel like you have made it very clear many times before that you need to take care of your health. 10-10 as I say this. So this new chapter awaited you, and no one was going to say, every time you said you need to take care of yourself, no one was going to be like, okay, this is your schedule. This is what you're going to do. You're going to do this, this, and this. These are your loved ones were not able to do that for you. You had to do it for yourself. In order to do that for yourself, again, it comes back to nobody could have done that for you. So you had to do it almost quietly, under the radar, is what I'm really hearing. So we'll see what that means. We'll get more deeper. Hopefully I'm confirming all these through the cards, because if I'm not pulling from the cards, a lot of it is higher self, but it can be very primitive energy, and I don't want that to be primitive energy. So light of hope, I did talk about a bit of yellow, and this is hope, gives us positive feelings and energy to accomplish what we desire. So Archangel Michael's coming through with divine timing. He's showing me that you were the light in the storm. Through the solitude into contemplation, you were reflecting, you were healing, and it was a time of hope, not despair. You were not trying to say the hell with everybody. I mean, those were psychic attacks in the middle of it. I'm hearing those were the psychic attacks, but you kept walking into your truth and into a place that you hoped, with the light of hope, would bring in unity. And you're still in the storm. Nothing really has changed. It feels like nothing really has changed. So your angels are now telling you that it's time to take action. Take action towards your destiny. And then we have, but follow your intuition. You are a beautiful soul. At 222, I said that, okay? Divine timing. This is right. You needed to hear this right when you needed to hear this. You inspire and uplift others. So I believe truly that this collective, my dovies, are going to enter back into reality of the 3D in a time to celebrate. You might be actually invited into different places and spaces, and those places need your energy. They need your energy. They're not, people might be dreading inviting you or something like that, but at the end of the day, the invite is there because for some reason they need your energy. Your energy is very needed there. So use it for the greatest good. As I said that, boundaries flew out again. Just keep a bubble of protection around you. You've learned a lot. Archangel Gabriel just came through. Archangel Gabriel does govern the color yellow. And so maybe you can actually put a bubble of yellow around you, because this is the angel of hope. This is the angel that gives hope to hopeful parents. This is the angel that gives the pending birth of Jesus. So, this is the angel that helps you with your arts and your creativity. I feel like when you're ready to enter this new place, your energy is going to be appreciated for everything that you do and say and feel. And financial flow also came through from the angels, that everything is coming easily to you. Just look up and look forward to positive change and new development. Think of yourself as this angel. As you head into wherever you're invited with Archangel Gabriel around you, this is the yellow bubble. Confirmation burp. This is the yellow bubble. So just keep going, okay? But they do want me to read the healthy relationships with Archangel CHAMUAL so you can get an idea of what this means for you in this new beginning. But I do want to ask the soul deck, and eventually, if Archangel CHAMUAL right here, if what you're doing is the right thing. I said that as 444, and that is the army of angels protecting you. So we'll get deeper, but there was divine protection for sure. I am seeing spiders. I am seeing car troubles. I am seeing like I'm hearing an alarm of some sort. Defects, things that needed to be tended to. I am seeing a small mouse. You might have been seeing mice, which is a symbol of tending to the smaller things. So, and like mothering yourself, just split the deck. Like there was a huge time of mothering yourself. And think of it this way, like a mother. Does a mother need to approve anybody else's opinions? No. A mother doesn't. I'm thinking of Moana, when the grandmother is talking to Moana, and the grandmother at some point the daughter was afraid of talking to the father or something like that, or I forgot the exact context of this, but the grandmother says to Moana, I don't need to tell my son anything, which is Moana's father. So the grandmother's like, I don't need to tell him anything. It's not his job. I'm a mom, right? So you might be a mother specifically. You might be living independently of your mother. I mean, at that point, that's a sign in and of itself. You have to take care of you. You have to mother yourself, when you cannot rely on another mother. And honestly, it's tough. It is a tough gig, man, because if there's any worry, fear, or doubt around you learning to mother yourself, I mean, sometimes, yes, it comes across through our reflections of our own mothers, and they might be going through some health issues or something, or some depression or worry or fear, because they pick up on your worry, your fear of you learning to mother yourself. It's not easy. So I guess that's where Archangel CHAMUAL is also coming through, and I'm getting the red string theory, where your connection with your mother can never break, or those who loved you as a mother, okay? Anyone who is a mother, but mothers cannot mother each other. Like, no. You need a star mother to mother you, but you cannot mother another mother. Yeah, that's a big one. So when you need to mother yourself and you have no one to mother you, talk to your star mother. Mother Mary is a very significant, if you connect with the Catholic faith or any religion that requires that, Mother Mary comes through. Mother Gaia is nature. If you need to get out into nature, I mean, at the end of the day, if it's all too much, know that this is your sign to just be okay. Like, you are enough. You are more than enough. And the sign of you needing to mother yourself is enough. Be kind to yourself. Be easy on yourself in this journey. Yeah, just let's leave it there. They're telling me to talk about master number 11 before I read Archangel CHAMUAL. Intrusive thoughts. Master number 11 is King and Queen energy. You might even be married, and you're really learning, you and your partner are learning to be a little bit more independent and not codependent, even of each other. This could be just you in a partnership. And in order to do that, you're like learning to establish these boundaries, these beautiful boundaries that are healthy and healing. So keep that in mind. So Archangel CHAMUAL says, Archangel CHAMUAL is the messenger for creating harmonious relationships, encourages you to have a healthy and loving relationship with yourself in order to build positive partnerships with others in business, family, and your personal life. Honesty, faithfulness, and trust are the best foundations for all interactions. Archangel CHAMUAL helps you to establish your values to live by as you enjoy the rewards that healthy relationships bring. If you have gone through a relationship trauma or breakup, this angel offers you comfort and reassures you that a new day has dawned, so can a new relationship blossom. Your angel message is, for healthy relationships, focus on what you gained and not what you have lost. So, in the middle of the storm, you were learning to trust yourself. And in order to trust yourself, you are creating a boundary, calling on source for protection. In that time, the storm got a little bit chaotic. They're showing me to talk. I'm not going to take reversals, but I'm going to, yeah, so no, I don't have to take reversals for this one, angels. So what are you clinging on to? So look, master number 11 is right here. So they're showing me that you were, you know, learning to brave the storm and break from a lot of toxic ties. That doesn't necessarily mean they're not meant to be in your life. It just means that I'm getting like everyone felt or thought that they needed to help you. All these hands, like you were a baby, but you also thought you needed to help them. Like they were babies. But yet, reality check is that you actually have your own family, possibly children, and it's time to take care of them. I know that's tough to hear. You think you've been doing it, but maybe you haven't to a degree. Pillar of light, though, like you definitely have. Look, you are a light worker. Please don't beat yourself up for that. Your angels are saying at 111, your thoughts create your reality. Pillar, these are the two pillars of the master number 11, like number 11, 1-1. You have been your pillar. You've been the pillar of light. Your vibration has been rising and you are the oracle. You have always been. You are a light. You've been training for this for lifetimes. But a little reminder of what you're clinging on to needs to be revised. Like, don't hold on to foundations that are also showing you signs of needing to be managed in ways that you can't manage. You can't fix anybody else. A horse is coming through. There, you can lead a horse to water, but you cannot make it drink. Horses are very powerful beings. They're telling me to pull from the self-care decks. From the animal oracle deck, so I shall. For more clarification. But yeah, just, keep your boundaries. And the best part of who you are, if you're here today reading this message, is you do it from a place of love. And those boundaries are actually creating trust. You might have had communication come in recently from others that may have felt your distance. And we'll talk more about that too, because I want clarifier on that. But you built trust there, believe it or not. Okay, you built trust. There might be some fear or worry, and that seems like it's not trusting, but you're building trust, and I'm hearing you're rewriting the future. So the most you can do is stay positive in that moment. The tiger's coming through. The tiger is saying, accept your magnificence, Archangel Raphael. So healing is coming through when you realize that you are a person with the tiger spirit. And the spirit of the tiger is to accept your own magnificence and know that, no tiger has the same stripes. You are very unique. They're showing me the amethyst and a citrine stone. And they're showing me keep your heart open no matter what. Your heart is open. You have a very open heart. Even through the boundaries, even through the storm. Your heart has been so open. Archangel Gabriel's here and Archangel Mary. That's Mother Mary. That's you calling on Source. That's you calling on Divine to take care of you, because no one's going to be able to. You cannot rely on your mom, your mother-in-law. You cannot rely on your grandmother right now. They have their own cups to fill, because you want to enter into their lives with unconditional grace, love and grace. That's two mothering energies. Cows represent mothers, and that's saying give with unconditional love and grace. And we have Mary again there and Archangel Raphael. So healing, and I want to read that one for you guys. Just 1 second, let me find that deck. They want me to read, keep the donkey because I just opened it to that. So I will read that first and then we'll go to the cow. So the guidance of this card indicates that you have been through or are still undergoing some sort of test or initiation. You may feel has been unfair, but your soul undertook it to advance you to a higher spiritual level. Such challenges helped you develop qualities of patience, forbearance, and courage. Accept this, stay centered, calm, and keep your heart opened. Use all experiences to strengthen yourself, and you will move into a higher spiritual level. And then everything will feel worthwhile, as you will see with enlightened eyes. When you pass an initiation, you are always rewarded, so something much better is coming into your life. When you receive this card, Archangel Mary and Gabriel touch you with love and encouragement. Okay, so they're showing me something I recently seen, and it's a funny little analogy, but I never thought of it this way. But like it was a Christian or a Catholic praying to Jesus, and this person's prayers were not getting met. So she said, "Oh, if Jesus is not going to listen to me, I'm going to go to his mother." So she starts praying to Mother Mary for help and guidance, and then they shows a picture of Mother Mary listening to the prayer and getting mad that Jesus didn't listen. So she picks up her slipper and she's pretending to go like discipline Jesus. I found that very funny, and I find that very in alignment with this message. When you feel like you need like mothering energy, divine feminine energy to inspire you in your life and feel divine love in a time of separateness, maybe the best solution is to talk to a mom on the other side, not Jesus. Jesus will probably direct you to Mother Mary. You know, these are always intercessions of God. Ultimately, God is in control of everything. We know this, we feel this, we come from this primal source, this oneness, but there is intercessions, and we are gifted these beautiful intercessions, especially when we are most alone in this world. So give with unconditional love and grace, because you have went through this storm feeling all alone. But that's when you were all one, my friends. You got to watch my recent videos, and for those of you who are watching from my recent videos, thank you so much for your love and support. I am growing this channel, you know this already, and I really appreciate you guys just sticking around and listening and supporting me. And if you like this video, please like and support and subscribe. Okay, so the cow. The cow says, when you receive this card, you are asked to tune into the comfortable, motherly, nurturing, and stable aspects of your nature. Can't make this up, guys. And balance it with a strong, protective energy that is part of you. That's where I get Archangel Michael and the storm, okay? The strong part of you, that you're able to brave that storm all on your own. Subhanallah. Ooh, chills. Oh, did you hear that, guys? Yeah, I got like a recalibration of the soul. Guys, look at my recent stories. I talked about recalibration of the soul. Your soul has been expanding almost outside of its body, and it feels very uncomfortable, and probably gone through some skin issues, all this stuff. I'm a mirroring empath. This is all happening for you, not to you. If this is resonating, if you've been getting itchy legs, listen to your body. You are expanding, and in that process, do what's right for you, that's healthy. Okay? So, your guidance is to center yourself and come into balance. Make sure you are grounded at all times. Examine your life and see how you can develop your feminine, giving, caring, and benevolent characteristics in a sensible, stable, and earthly way. Then stand in your power and demonstrate that you can be true to yourself. Recognize that you are truly lovable, no matter how others treat you. Know that you are a unique and special being, and have compassion for those who have less understanding than you do. That is the best part of this message, because that is the answer. What I'm trying to help you guys understand is that your loving boundaries may not be understood by anyone, maybe not even understood by you, but your heart has been telling you this is what you need to do and how you need to do it. I heard respect goes both ways. So remember that things happened exactly how they're meant to. 222, yellow, coming through. Divine timing. It is never too late. It is never too early. The angels have been, I split the deck, look at all that yellow, have been encouraging you to surrender to this divine timing. And hold your peace and surrender those battles to God, to his angels. And know that however you decided to communicate, however you decided to speak, I'm yawning because you're tired. Whew, that's why surrender is coming in. Just surrender to this process. You're tired. You're tired of all the things people have said. It's all there. It's been bottled up. You want to make sure that what you're saying is authentic as possible. And so the message is, with the boundaries you've created, nobody needs to understand. Maybe not even you at this time, but you did what you did. You said what you said and how you said it for a reason. But know that it has made you a better person. You're a loving person. I don't see this collective being rude, trying to hurt people. I don't see that at all. This is not who I welcome into this channel, 3131, as I said this. This is about you being in alignment with your highest good. Okay, 333 is mind, body, spirit, and 1 is this highest point. Almost every number has the number 1 in it. Okay, so every number does. Like, that's what you need to understand, except for 0. And 0 is universal law. It's the universe. It's God. It's this oneness. It's this no end, no beginning. So trust in you and your divine essence. Trust that everything you're doing is all about progress. It's always up from here. It's always up. And when you don't feel like you're going up, that is when you're most carried by your angels. So your angels are saying surrender. Surrender when you don't feel it. Okay, surrender and know that it's only up from here. And that's where they want me to end this for you, okay? I wish you guys so much love and healing. God bless, love and light. Take care.